welcome back. And today it's going to be a little bit of a different video from the ones that I post to my channel because I'm not going to talk about planner stuff and organizational stuff, but I'm going to talk about makeup. Many of you that follow me regularly, I guess that by now they have got used to the fact that from time to time I do post videos which are a little bit different from the subject of this channel and the content that I usually post, but I like to share my experience with you. I like to give you my opinions and reviews when I do meet something which is of a nice quality and so on. So this is what I came here for today, and none of this video is sponsored. Nothing has come to me free. Everything was purchased with my money, and it is going to be my honest review. So it is going to be an honest review, a personal opinion, and nothing of what I will be saying here is meant either to harm or to do any good or bad advertising. It's just an opinion. People that might be trying these products after this video might find these things good, or others might find them bad. For instance, in my case, I am happy of these purchases. I am happy to have purchased them because I have, first of all, very, very oily skin. It's an immensely oily skin. I can tell you my makeup does not keep together for long. I have tried drugstore makeup, very expensive makeup. I have tried different setting sprays, different matte moisturizing creams, anything that could come to me. But oily skin remained oily skin. But with this brand of makeup, I found that I was going well. I was doing a bit well. Maybe it was keeping a little bit better than the others, and probably I will be slowly moving to this brand completely. But as I said, I have oily skin. I live in a very humid environment. There's a lot of hot weather, immensely hot, and it's not that easy for me to put on makeup and keep it. But long introduction, I'm gonna go straight and show you what I've got. So I've purchased the hypoallergenic from Belle, the matte and soft makeup. It is a moisturizer with a light formula and long-lasting foundation. Okay. And I purchased it in the color 01 because I'm of a very fair white skin, and I can't use dark colors because it would make a huge difference between my neck and my face. So I always go for the most light colors of foundation and makeup that I can find. This is a liquid eyeshadow base from Hypoallergenic 2 from Belle. It is an ophthalmologist approved, as you can see there. And this had no color because I think it's a regular color fit, one fit for everyone. I hope I'm not mistaken, but there were no colors to choose from. Then I've got the Belle Hypoallergenic Modeling Rouge, which is a blush, and I got it in the number 1-2, which was the lightest color. It's appearing, I think, a bit orangey, but it's a pink one. Probably the light of the camera, it's showing like this. And this is the matte powder. It has a shine control, velvety skin, and long-lasting effect. And this is the first one I purchased, the first product I purchased. And I used to purchase the color 03, while in this case I went even lighter and got an 02. It's a matte powder, and as you can see there. So these products are made in the EU and they come from Poland, as you can see here. And They are quite great. I can tell you, I am very happy with them. I'm going to show you on my hands how these products just get in color when you use them. So I will be using my simple age resistant cleansing wipes to clean from one application to another. And I'm gonna go first on my hand with the moisturizing foundation, as you can see there, and I'm gonna rub it so that it just gets into the skin. I hope that I did not manage to do a lot, but it gets perfectly in, and the color is fantastic, as you can see. There is a lot of light coming from the window, so it might be that it appears a little bit shiny, but I can assure you that it's not. And that is how it appears. This is where I've put it. This is my skin, natural color. This is where I've put it. So that's it. It blends perfectly, as you can see, and I'm using my finger. I'm not even using a beauty blender. And probably with a beauty blender, there will be different results also. So this is the end result. Obviously, when you put on foundation, you need to put on, as the next thing, the powder. So I'm gonna open the powder. Hopefully I get to open it well. Yeah, and this is the powder. It comes like this. It has a mirror where I am covering. I've already used a little bit of it, as you can see, to try it out. And this is already taken, but it comes like this with the and sort of engraved words of hypoallergenic on it. So I'm gonna take a little bit on my sponge. I usually use a different sponge, but for now it's okay. I'm gonna close my powder. Okay. And I'm gonna powder the area that I've put the foundation on. And as you can see, even the little shine that it could be seen from the lighting of the camera is over. And this is the end result of it all. Okay, so that's what I've got. So as a next step, I'm gonna clean up the powder, because I made it quite dirty from my fingers, and I'm gonna clean it up. As you can see the difference, it covered perfectly and quite a lot. So for those of you that really want coverage on your face, you can just go on with this. And even these wipes are great to be used. So my hand is once again cleaned up from everything, and I was using these cleansing wipes from Simple. It's an age resisting, so I really like to use it. And I had to clean up my fingers and the powder container, because when I was taking the powder, I ended up just making it quite dirty. So I'm gonna go with this hypoallergenic ophthalmologist approved eyeshadow base, and it's a very light color. And when you put it, I'm putting it on my hand once again. I put a little bit and I'm gonna rub it, and as you can see, it blends perfectly to the skin that you almost can't see it. And then you go ahead and okay, it's perfectly in. And then you go ahead and just put on your eyeshadow. So cleaning up again, and I'm gonna go this time and show you the hypoallergenic blush. This is how it comes. I have already used a little bit of it, but it can't really be seen. And this is how the color comes. And when I take a little bit on my finger, you can't see it as much. Okay, that's the color. And if I put it on my hand, or else I put a little bit more on there, as you can see, it's there. So it's quite a beautiful blush. There's too much light coming from the camera, but it's a beautiful blush. I can assure you. I've used it. Maybe this can be seen even better. And I still have the some residues from the previous foundation application and also the eyeshadow base. So that's that. I know that maybe for some of you it could be strange because I don't make makeup tutorials, but I don't like appearing on camera. So this is what I've got. I would recommend them for oily skin. It's my personal experience, but I can only recommend what I use personally, and I do really and truly use them. So if you need something which helps you with your oily skin, and if you want something that even helps you to keep your makeup even more better than what you are usually using, I would highly recommend it. And as I said, just it's an odd video and very different from the ones I post usually, but I like to share my experiences with you. Until next video, take care. Bye.